Hey guys, it's me, Susanna. I'm just sitting at the post office at 1:14 p.m. Central Standard Time on what's today? Hey boy, what's today?
Sunday.
It's not Sunday. I'm sitting in the post office today. It's Wednesday, I believe. And I've got a couple of packages I need to send off. A couple things I sold on the eBay. And so I got here at Podunk Post Office, and I've lived in this town for 5 years, 7 years, somewhere in there. And I've never understood why on earth our post office is closed for lunch between 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. when approximately 2 people work at this post office. I used to work in a factory on an assembly line when I was in college. And I got lunch for 35 minutes, I believe it was. And in those 35 minutes, I had plenty of time to eat, converse with Phyllis in shipping, and make a few phone calls. Why on earth my post office is closed for an hour and a half for lunch when approximately 2 people work here, I will never understand. Now, however, the P.O. Box lobby is open for 24 hours, so it never closes. You can come in and get your mail at any time, but they're closed from lunch to 12 to 1:30. What are they doing for an hour and a half to where I cannot mail my packages there? I have to sit here and wait. But I've lived here for several years. I have shown up at this post office numerous occasions at 1:15 because I continue to forget that the post office is closed for lunch for an hour and a half. In that time frame, you could watch 3 episodes of Full House, a full-length movie starring Seth Rogen. You could get your workout in for 2 days. You could... Oh, look, she's here. She's here. Post office lady is here. And it's not quite 1:30. No, false alarm. False alarm. That's not the post office lady. That is some bystander who has no... She's looking at the hours on the door, and she's confused as to why the post office is closed from 12 to 1:30 at lunch. I would put her on video, but she may watch this later and sue me or something. Uh-oh, here comes another car. Who is this? Another unsuspecting individual that has no idea that the post office is closed for an hour and a half for lunch. She has no idea. Look at her. She's got like Christmas presents there. And it's October. Look, she really wants to mail this stuff. Hold on, I have to be quiet for a minute. She's getting out of the car. I think she heard me say that. Oh! She's looking. She's wondering why the post office is closed. She's pulling on the door. Not opening. Not opening, people. Anyway, for an hour and a half, you could do so many things. Yep, she looks pissed, people. She is ticked. She's coming back to her car. She's like, what in the Hades? Why in the cat hair is this post office still closed for an hour and 30 minutes? This was the dumbest video I've ever shot, but yeah, I'm probably going to get a lot of thumbs downs on this one. That's okay. But I just want to reiterate that if your post office is closed for an hour and 30 minutes for lunch, that you should write your senators and demand that something be done about this, because me and these 2 other ladies here, which they are off camera, but they are definitely here. I'm looking at her right now. She's bending over in her car. Her butt's right in my window. Oh, she's lighting a cigarette. She's had enough of this crap. She's lighting a cigarette because she's got to wait for another 30 minutes. She's lighting a cigarette. Can you hear her music? Oh my gosh, I think it's Harry Connick Sr. Her cigarette is as long as a light pole. I'm not kidding. It's like a 1000. She's on the phone. She's probably texting somebody saying, can you believe that the post office is closed for another hour and a half? There comes another person. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. Here comes another person right now. Under the assumption that they can come mail their letters because it's like 1:20. Here comes. Can you say? I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Man, she is chiefing that cigarette. Here comes another car. I'm telling you, there are 6 cars in this parking lot, and we're all demanding that our post office open because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. The point of this absolutely ridiculous video is this. Write your senators and demand that lunches for postal workers be shortened to 30 minutes. Here comes a guy. Okay. He's looking. He's checking his phone. He's checking the clock. Yep. Did you say that? This is so crazy. Write your senators and demand that your post office not be closed for lunch for an hour and a half, because I think that we have put postal workers on a pedestal, which I know several postal workers, which are incredibly nice, wonderful Christian people. My postman is wonderful. I know several postal workers that are not crazy, and I think that they've given these approximately 2 people that work in our post office an hour and a half lunch in hopes that they don't go postal. They need their time. But you know what? They open at 8 and close at 4 and get an hour and a half off at lunch. Close on Sundays. Not getting any action if it's, sleeting or hailing. I mean, they're open and here for you, but write your senators and tell them that the post office, the United States Post Office in Podunk, Tennessee, should not have an hour and a half long lunch break. Right? Thumbs up. That's right.